Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am going to show you a Christmas decor haul. I picked up a couple things from Hobby Lobby, something from Ross, and something from Sam's Club. So it's a small little haul, but I also wanted to kind of give you guys an inside peek, I guess, of how I'm going to be theming at least one of the rooms here at the farmhouse. So if you're interested to see some of the decor that I purchased, then stick around. So I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you right now, we are standing in the foyer here at the farmhouse, and I have been blessed enough to have a really nice size foyer, so I'm able to kind of use it. I don't want to say it's completely a whole entire room in and of itself, but it's really big, and so I'm able to decorate it in a lot of fun ways. And so I think I'm gonna be starting my Christmas decorating in this room this year. And my idea is to go with a gingerbread hot cocoa theme. I have done gingerbread trees before. I have done a hot cocoa bar for every year now for years. That's just one of my favorite things to do, especially because my kids love it so much. So you guys will have to watch the 2020 Christmas home tour that I put together. And you have to see, I placed the hot cocoa bar in the family room last year. And so that was something kind of different. So I'm always trying to like change things up a little bit. I don't want to keep it the same every year. So I think this year, matter of fact, I think 2019, I may have had the hot cocoa bar here in the foyer, but it was kind of over on the other end. And this year it's actually going to be right behind me. And so let's go ahead and let me show you some of the things that I picked up. So on the console table that I'm going to be using for the hot cocoa bar, this console table is always here, and of course I decorate it with the seasons. I always have a table runner, and I found this really pretty red and white table runner at Ross. It was only $9.99, and I loved it so much just because it was very simple. So let me show you a couple things that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. So I have a ton, like I have a bazillion and one Christmas decorations. I do not absolutely need anything else, literally. But if you're anything like me, you know that you're always wanting to purchase, a couple things new every year. It's just so hard to walk into stores and just, you get that Christmas feeling and you just kind of want to just buy something new. And so Hobby Lobby, of course, does this to me all the time. I think every time that I go into that store, I would like to have a different room and feature each one of the themes that they sell in that store. But even though I got a big old farmhouse here, I do not have that kind of room. So I went ahead and picked up these bulbs, and these are shatterproof, which I absolutely love. I think I already have some of these red with the white polka dots, but I wanted a couple more, and then I really liked these. I liked them because they had a different bit of a texture. They kind of have that like yarn or roping going around them. I love bigger bulbs like this. They are great space fillers. They just pack a lot of punch, and they're very inexpensive usually. So of course right now Hobby Lobby stuff is all 50% off. And so these were $7.50 per pack after the sale. Another one of my favorite things to buy for my Christmas trees is picks. I use picks like crazy. I usually do like an exploding tree topper where I use a lot of different picks. And then I also use picks to place, throughout the tree, because one thing that I really enjoy doing is actually hanging ornaments off of the picks. It just gives it more like dimension. I love that. So they had these really cute red and white candy themed picks at Hobby Lobby, and these guys were $5 after the sale, which I think is a really good deal because these are pretty substantial. They're pretty big. You can see that they've got the two bigger red and white candy piece ornaments on top, and then they've got some bulbs, kind of like as a filler piece. So I picked up 3 of these. Okay, so I also picked up 2 more picks. Now I will probably most definitely use these at the very top of the tree in the tree topper. I am very much a maximalist and go big or go home type of an idea. I love to use at least a couple, probably more like 3 big pieces on my Christmas trees. And so I will use these definitely at the top of the tree. These guys were $6 after the sale, and they are so pretty and they are just so cute. Look how they sparkle. I just love them so much. Okay, so this next item I actually purchased last year and used in my decor last year, but I wanted to go ahead and show it to you again this year just because I know that they still have them this year. But it is this huge Santa Claus. He is so stinking cute. Oh my goodness, do you see all of his little details? Look at his cute little cheeks and his little glasses. And last year he was $60 and of course 50% off, so it made him $30. I'm not sure what the price of him this year is. I'm not sure if they've raised the price or not. You guys will have to check, but I highly recommend you guys, if you are looking especially for him, go ahead and you better get in there and go ahead and try and find him, just because Hobby Lobby, I think, you know, they start putting stuff out and it seems like once they start getting, you know, all that stuff, especially at the very beginning of November, it seems like they don't really necessarily restock. And so once they're out of it, that's it. And so it gets shopped so quickly. So I am highly recommending you guys to get out there and go to Hobby Lobby, especially if you're looking for some of these items or any of their Christmas items. Okay, so the next thing that I picked up, I actually picked up because this is gonna be a craft that I'm hoping to get the opportunity to do. It's gonna go with my whole gingerbread hot cocoa theme that I'm wanting to do in this foyer. So I picked up a set of these nesting boxes. They're paper mache. These were $10.99 at Hobby Lobby. The cashier, I asked her if stuff like this ever really goes on sale, and she said it did not. So this is kind of why we end up missing the 40% off coupon. Am I right? Do you guys miss that as much as I do? But anyway, they're, like I said, they're nesting boxes. So there's 3 of them, all different sizes. So I would love to make a fake bake cake with this, and I would love to do it in a gingerbread theme. I have been watching, like looking at pictures. I don't know if you guys have heard of, I'm sure you have, especially if you're on Instagram. It's called, what is her name? Babam Wreaths, I think, and Holiday Baubles. Those are the 2 I think that I follow the most on Instagram, and I think they're on Facebook. I even think that they put things on Pinterest. Their creative abilities when it comes to wreath making and their Christmas trees is just absolutely phenomenal. I absolutely love them. If I can, I will make sure that I try and link their Instagram pages down in the description box. You guys, if you have never checked out their stuff before, you have got to go check them out. They are just so creative. I love everything that they do. But they do a lot of fake cakes and fake bakes and stuff like that. So I've been kind of really wanting to tackle a project like that. I just think it will be a lot of fun. And so I thought doing something for the foyer on this console table, I just thought that that would be so much fun, especially because it's like a fake cake and it's gonna go with that whole gingerbread, you know, hot cocoa theme. So we shall see. If I find the time to make this craft happen, I will try to do my best to film it for you guys. And so hopefully I can get this done really soon. So the last thing that I have to show you as far as Christmas decor goes is I picked up this really big, let me see if I can get it all on here. It's this really big doormat, and you can see it's kind of like that, you know, that scratchy type of material. I bought this at Sam's Club. I believe it was only $9.99 if I'm not mistaken. And the reason why I loved this particular one so much, I mean, obviously you can find these everywhere, but Sam's Club, right? They do everything bigger at Sam's Club. Well, this mat is a lot bigger than the regular ones that you see at like Walmart and Target and stuff like that. And that's why I wanted to go ahead and get it, because we have a pretty big porch here at the farmhouse. I do place like a layered look. So I have a black and white rug that I keep out there, and then I place my you know, whatever seasonal rug that I'm using on top of that for a layered look. And so when I saw this one and saw the substantial size of it, I knew that it would just look really good And plus I like it. It's nice and simple. It's just the red, white, and green traditional Christmas colors, which is usually what I stick with, especially on the front porch. So I picked this one up. So that's all that I wanted to show you today. That's pretty much all I've hauled really recently. But I wanted to kind of give you an idea of, you know, where I'm going. So maybe you guys, if you're kind of wanting to kind of go along with me, you're kind of going to see where I'm going, at least in the foyer. Typically what I do is I'll decorate the foyer, and then I decorate the family room. And then if you have watched any of my home tours, you know that we have what's, you know, our parlor room or our formal living room. That is a very, very Victorian vibe in there. Very tea house-esque, shabby chic, lots of pinks. So I will have all my pink decor goes in there. Remember I told you guys that I was a very themey person. And so, and when I just, themes are fun, because then when you're out and about and you see things that relate to those themes, you can snatch them up and add them to your collections. So I don't think that I'm gonna be purchasing too many more Christmas items, just because like I told you, I have got like a bazillion and a half Christmas decorations. I need no more. My husband probably, I told him the other day that I purchased a couple more ornaments or whatever, and he was just like, okay. That poor fella, thank goodness that he's supportive of me. But anyway, so that's kind of where I'm going. I usually in the past would do a tree in our dining room. I don't think that I'm gonna do that this year. I think I am, like I told you guys at fall, that I kind of scaled back a little bit. To some, it probably didn't look like scaling back, but for me, it was definitely scaling back. So I think I'm gonna try and do that again for Christmas and not do anything big in the dining room. I'll probably just decorate the mantle and then do a really pretty tablescape with a centerpiece. And then we do usually put a smaller tree upstairs in what I like to refer to as the commons area. It's kind of right above our foyer here, and it's like at the top of our steps, and it's kind of an area outside of all of the bedrooms upstairs, and it's a really cute little area. I don't know if I've ever actually shown you guys that room in detail, but it's big enough to where we have a TV. It's kind of like a loft area. We've got the TV, and we've got a couch and chair, and so we usually put a little Christmas tree in there, and I decorate it with like the kids' homemade ornaments that they used, you know, they made when they were like, you know, in elementary school and all that stuff. So it usually ends up being really cozy and country and cute up there. So that's kind of where I'm going. So I'm curious to know about you guys. Have you guys already started planning out your Christmas decor? Have you been watching YouTube videos? And what are you guys doing this year? Are y'all gonna just stick with the same themes? Are you gonna try something totally new this year? I'm not necessarily trying anything new this year, but I am trying to, you know, maybe move things around. That's kind of what my thing is. I'm gonna try and get maybe some crafting in a little bit, but other than that, I'm gonna pretty much stay with some of the same themes that I have always used. I'm not sure what I am doing on the front porch this year. I do not know. If you guys have some ideas for me, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I have a really big wraparound front porch. It's awesome, but sometimes it makes it a little overwhelming to decorate because it's so big. So if you have any ideas for me at all, I'd love to hear your ideas. Let me know down in the comments section. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope you find some kind of inspiration. If you have not already done so, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, become a part of my YouTube family, hit that bell to be notified of when videos go live, and like I said, if you're on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me over there. It's myfeatherednest by Kim. Don't post a whole lot over there, but I'd say that it is a little bit more of a kind of like a behind the scenes, if you will. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.